Hi, I'm Nick Gillespie with ReasonTV, and today we are talking to the independents. It's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox Business Channel. It's Kennedy, Camille Foster, and Reason's own Matt Welch. You've been on the air since December. Kennedy, who has been the best guest that you've had, and who's the worst?
That's funny. We were talking about this, and Kristen Cavallari actually might take the crown for both.
Who is she and what did she do?
Kristen Cavallari is famous for being on the MTV reality show The Hills and Laguna Beach when she was in high school. She has since married Jay Cutler, and they've had a child, and she's pregnant with child number 2. And in the course of the interview, I asked her if she was a libertarian, and she said yes. And then we realized later she was confused about the definition of the word libertarian, and she thought we were saying liberal. And so I went through, the gamut of questions for a libertarian mom. Do you believe in same-sex marriage? Yes, she does. Do you believe in legalizing marijuana? She seemed to. And then I asked her if she vaccinates her kids, and she said no. And that created a firestorm, which was great for us, but her publicist was very upset with the interview.
Camille, talk a little bit about what are the issues? I mean, you guys are the independents. You're politically independent. You're libertarian-leaning. What are the issues that are most driving a kind of interest, that's driving people out of the Republican and Democratic Party and towards a third way?
I think a lot of the privacy issues, national security issues for sure, the various wars and military conflicts that are going on, but certainly the NSA revelations have been a popular topic for us to discuss on the show. And
is that age-based? I mean, clearly a lot of younger people, that's the issue that's like turned a light bulb on for them, that Obama is as bad as Bush in a lot of ways. But is it also for older people as well who maybe aren't as, interested in that?
Well, I think older folks are interested in it as well. They also have some context for it. They can relate it to the Pentagon Papers or some other thing that they've seen in the past and say, yeah, this guy is very much just like the other guys.
And by the way, NSA stuff has been really fertile grounds for disagreement with other Fox and Fox Business hosts. So, I know, and Matt and Camille have experienced this. When you go on other shows, other people will try and attack you for being the libertarian and having those civil liberties views, wanting to protect civil liberties. So that in itself makes it very exciting because there's a surprising number of people who don't share our opinion. And I don't know if it's necessarily generational, but they see that there is a split between freedom and safety, and they much rather err on the side of safety.
Matt, talk a little bit about, obviously as the editor-in-chief of Reason Magazine, you're planning out issues going forward. For the show, what are the big issues that you think you're going to be looking at and coming back to over the next couple of months?
In Reason, we do theme issues pretty regularly. We have a new one coming out about video games. We kind of go through the same thing on our Friday shows. We do News of the Day on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Friday we try to do it based on a theme, kind of like the John Stossel show. And one of our first Friday shows was on race, and Camille insisted that we have a segment, kind of to the chagrin of Kennedy and myself, that we have a segment on the N-word, which he then said...
calls it the N-word.
He gave me license, but I'm not...
They still cringe.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to say.
But it really affected people in a way, like they hadn't seen that subject talked about in that way before, and we revisited to it. I don't think when we were planning the show that we expected this to be something that goes in the news. But if you think about modern politics and democratic politics in particular, so much of it is based on kind of the war on women and all these people are racist. It comes up constantly. So we try to address it in a way that's not necessarily the anti-MSNBC way, but like how do real humans talk about it.
Well, we will leave it there. I want to thank Matt Welch, Kennedy, and Camille Foster from The Independents. It's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays on Fox Business at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and then it's rerun throughout the week. Thanks, guys, so much, and continued success.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you as well.